Hi, I'm Rob from HopZine.com. Thanks for joining me for another video beer review, and this time we're looking at a bottle of beer from the Buxton Brewery in Derbyshire in England, and it is a bottle of their Imperial Black. It's a 7.5% black IPA. I guess it's a stronger version of their Black Rocks, which I've reviewed in the past. I've had this a couple of times. I think I've had a bottle once, twice, and I've had it on cask, I think once. So I've got a rough idea of what I'm expecting, but let's take a look. The beer in the glass, I'd say, yeah, it is black. It is black. There might be a hint of kind of really dark brown around the edges, but it is black. The head, a nice kind of creamy looking head of quite soft chocolate milk kind of consistency kind of to the head. There's quite big bubbles in it, but also a really nice kind of like soft cream look to it. Anyway, let's have a sniff. Oh, beautiful. Oh, lovely. It's got a real nice present hop aroma to it. Oh wow. It's quite a heavy dry hopped aroma. I'm saying quite a high on the kind of grapefruit and kind of lemon peel. There's a dryness to it as well. There's a bit of a slight cooler aroma, a bit of kind of wood smoke. Yeah, there's a sweet berry in there as well, maybe blackberries and blueberries. Yeah, different blueberries actually. Oh, it's a beautiful smelling beer. A nice kind of chocolate and dark, really heavy roasted coffee malt flavour as well. Wow, it's lovely. Anyway, cheers. I'm going to dig in. Oh. What a beer. Initially, it's got a lot of IPA, and I guess this is the challenge of the black IPA. It's meant to taste like IPA, but look like something different. But for me, I think that's nonsense. I think it should take on some elements of like a stouty quality, and you need to take on some of that roasted flavour, and I think this does it really well. I'm going to say something now which I should probably leave to the end, but for me, Buxton are probably doing the best black IPAs in the UK. Some of my favourite from all around the world. Black Rocks is an absolute cracker, and a bit lower ABV, so you can get through quite a bit more of that. But I guess this goes to that place where something like Stone Sublime and Self-Righteous does. It's got a bit more character, it's got a bit more oomph, and it's got a bit more power to it. Flavours. Initially, sweet grapefruit. Once again, that colour actually. Marmalade. Ooh, there is a nice, the IPA element to it. It's got a nice juicy lemon juice, grapefruit flesh. Getting a bit more grapefruit then as it's going down. It's quite cutting, but never too aggressive actually. Yeah, once again, I think I'm gonna go with blackberries in the flavour more than blueberries. And those hops, that hop quality is kind of in and out, and it's accompanied at times by a lovely kind of high percentage, like 80% cocoa chocolate, and a nice heavy roasted coffee. Yeah, really nice heavy roasted coffee and a really high percentage chocolate. And that brings a bitterness. And I think that as I remember being down at Colonel and talking to Evan about that, and you can get those kind of coffee flavours, certainly from not even to a quite high level without even thinking of using adding coffee. And also those the idea of bitterness can be derived from using specific types of malt, maybe a bit of black malt or something. For black IPAs, you often get some German malt, some Carafa Special and all that kind of business, and it's washed through. So the sparging with the dark grains, opposed to actually mashing in the dark grains. So then you do get more of a stout, and I think this plays that balance beautifully. It's got loads of IPA flavour, but it's punctuated with lovely chocolate and coffee tones, which make it an absolute joy. Medium body. It speaks of its 7.5%. There is a warmth as it's going down, but as you can see, that's no problem. No, it's not kind of interrupting the drinking of this beer, the strength, because it is an absolute corker. Oh wow, wow! Yeah, one of my favourite beers of all time is Stone Sublime Self-Righteous, and this kind of steps on that kind of hollow ground, I guess. Maybe a bit more subdued than something like that, and not as heavy and stout-like. This is certainly a black IPA. This is a big old black IPA. But I absolutely love it. And I think Buxton, as I said, I think they're doing some of the best black IPA out there, because it's got a nice clarity of IPA flavour, but once again, got a nice hint, a nice presence actually. It's more than a hint of those kind of dark roasted malts. I love it, love it. Oh man, this is. I always think I prefer Black Rocks, but I think I prefer this now. Wow, one of my favourite UK beers. I mean, it's top 5 for me. It's really impressed. As always, it's really cracking. To be honest, I think I preferred it in the bottle than I did on draft. Some beers just kind of perform better in those situations. That's a lovely beer. Anyway, that is a bottle of Imperial Black from Buxton Brewery in Derbyshire, 7.5% ABV. I absolutely love it. It's black IPA perfection. Anyway, I'm Rob from HopZine.com. I'll see you next time. Cheers.